What an inspiring conversation with the youth playwrights, composers, and mentor coaches of New Voices Detroit 2021 Courage to Create. Listening to them definitely reignited my excitement about what the future holds for arts and culture. If you're just joining us, I'm Dee Lachey Strader, Executive and Artistic Director with Mosaic Youth Theater of Detroit. Welcome. I'm so excited that you chose to join with us to celebrate youth voice, creativity, courage, and art. Today's program is made possible in part by the generous support of our partners at the Knight Foundation, the M Angell Family Foundation, and Ford Motor Company Fund. In just a bit, we will have the privilege of premiering 7 new works penned by young artists in this session's cohort. They took the theme Courage to Create and created new works that encourage us to celebrate creativity, to connect authentically, and to open our eyes to possibility. If there are young people in your network that you would like to share information about New Voices Detroit or Mosaic Youth Theater of Detroit, please visit our website at www.mosaicdetroit.org for more information to share with them. Now, without further ado, I invite you to enjoy, to celebrate, to yell out loud, and encourage the hearts and minds of those around you as we witness this beautiful artwork created by the cohort of New Voices Detroit 2021 Courage to Create.
Welcome, I'm Maya McIntyre, and today I'm interviewing the amazing young artist finalists of New Voices Detroit 2021 Courage to Dream.
All great stories begin with a stroke of inspiration. Here to share with us the inspiration behind Miniature Town is the playwright Shaquille Koisar. Greetings, Shaquille.
In last spring, my English teacher told us to write something on miniature and stuff. So this is how I came up with the Miniature Town.
So that was the inspiration. What was the inspiration behind Miniature Town?
Shakespeare is a story where there is a giant guy who meets with small people. So that's the inspiration behind.
So what was it like working with the coach to develop the idea and turn it into a script?
Well, it was fun. Discussing the character with the coach and stuff. I remember my economic teacher saying 2 heads are better than one. Well, the coach asked me that and how I want the story to be told. I said I want it to be narrative. So with that discussion, we got to edit some stuff for the story. It was fun.
What do you hope audiences will take away from seeing Miniature Town?
I think it would be it would entertain them, and the knowledge that they will take away is I think there is a dialogue in the story that 5 fingers are not the same, but each one has its own purpose. Likewise, every human being is different, and also is something great to contribute to the world. With them being said, I think people would respect each other.
Well, there you have it. Shaquille, myself, and the cast invite you to suspend your disbelief and jump into Miniature Town. Take it away.
Why are you sitting on the floor and drawing? Did you finish your homework? These stupid drawings aren't going to take you anywhere.
Mom, what?
What?
I finished my homework, so I started to draw.
Go and read a book.
Mom! I finished all my homework, but Mom yelled at me for no reason. She doesn't even like to smile anymore. She doesn't even like it when I smile.
Let me tell you a story. The town of Miniature is located on an undefined island. It is organized and secure to its residents. The people of Miniature Town have houses considered by their height. Their houses are so small that a small ant can fit in the house, but a big ant will have some problems fitting in the house. The houses are connected to each other because they believe that if they stay together, their home won't be blown away by the strong winds. The town has a king and a queen, and only the educated men who own land have the right to interact with the royal family. Besides the king, queen, and educated men, the rest of the citizens of Miniature live their lives peacefully. King John V and his wife Abigail went to their people to see if everything was going well with them.
Halt! You are breaking the law! You're destroying the miniature citizens' houses. Look at all you injured. Look at all the damage you have done. You're going to the jury. You are guilty. We will cast you out. How dare you have hundreds of people dead like that? Hurry, run over there. You're the I'm shooting first time. You got
She is one angry lady.
Yes, she is. Like the 5 fingers are not the same, but each one has its own purpose. Every human being is not the same. It has something great to offer to the world.
When I felt as though I was not worth it, my father would tell me that quote. Maybe I was too harsh with Leo.
After the king came to his palace from seeking his people, his nephew came over to him while eating a leg of the roast. The king's nephew said to the king, chewing meat from the roast,
John, where are you coming from? I come for visiting my people.
King's nephew took another bite from the roast and said,
Do you know what happens when a buyer asks a seller about the products he holds in the store?
The king is eager to know what happened next. The king's nephew said,
Don't count your chickens before they hatched.
By saying this, the king's fat nephew starts laughing so loud that the king's miniature kingdom got broken by the king's nephew's laughter. The good thought ended up being a bad thought because of the king's nephew.
I wanted her to work hard and be serious in her life because I wanted her to be successful in her life. But now I think I was too harsh with her. I never give her any compliments because I thought she isn't going to work hard if I compliment her. I thought I'm doing this for her own good. I wanted her to live as I would be pleased, do the things that I would be pleased with doing. But I never remember the quote that my dad said. Sometimes we say something good, but it's the way we say it that makes it wrong. I wanted you to work hard and be serious in your life because I wanted you to be successful in your life. And now, I think I was too harsh with you. I never compliment you for your hard work because I thought you weren't going to work hard if I complimented you. All these years, I wanted you to live as I would be pleased, do the things that I would be pleased with doing. And I never remember what my dad said. You can say something good, but it's the way you say it that makes it wrong. Get knowledgeable. And if you find any small opportunities, take them. Each one could be a bigger stepping stone in your life. Do the things that you like, because things that you like will bring you peace in your life.
Talking with Rontasia Griggs, one of the 5 youth playwrights premiering their work today. Hi, Rontasia. I'm excited to see your writing come alive shortly. Has writing been something that you've always enjoyed?
I'll say it has. I've been writing since 4th grade, 5th grade. Just like little tactics books. I just like, going off into new worlds and seeing what I could create.
That's really cool. What was your creative process like for the Dream of Stars?
Hmm, it was just thinking about, you know, the struggles of she kind of like an alter ego. So just the struggles that, you know, like I'm shy, so the struggles of just overcoming something. Like everybody got something to overcome. So it's just trying to bring out a relief, in people.
So what was the most enjoyable part of bringing the Dream of Stars to this point?
I would say diving more into it. Like I wrote it, and then we sat and we wrung more out of it. Like went deeper with it and expressed it more to explore all the things that it could become.
All right, thank you. We are pleased to share Rontasia Griggs' original work, The Dream of Stars.
What is a dream without the passion to pursue it? Why can't I just look up at the sky and wish on a shooting star and become the most fierce singer like Whitney? I look to you.
Dinner's ready.
I'm not hungry right now.
Girl, you better come down here and eat this food. I didn't work all day, then come home and cook just for you to tell me that you aren't eating. I can lay my sword back down on my comfortable bed.
Okay, I'll eat it. God to know you love me so much.
Mama B, Sky, come on, open the door. It's cold out here and I gotta pee. Come on. Baby girl, how are you doing?
Hey, Mama B, how's my beautiful second mama doing? Yes, give me all the love. Ooh, Mama B, you must have read my mind, because your girl is starving. Girl, you're going to fix your own plate? Do I look like a maid to you? Yes, ma'am. It took you so long to get here. I couldn't leave my siblings alone. Mom and Dad were arguing again, so I had to take them to my granny house.
You know they're always looking over here.
I know, but I need my peace too. I swear, I couldn't write a book about my life. Well, I hope you brought your church clothes, because that's where we're going in the morning. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm done eating. Okay? Yep.
Your mom hates me, doesn't she? She doesn't hate you. She's just hard on you because she loves you too.
Alright, okay, whatever. Don't tell me this is about Jay. If you still like him, just say that.
No, it's not about Jay. We both agreed that breaking up was the right thing to do. Told him I didn't want to hold him back. Told me that he loves me and he believes in me. It was sweet. It's about me and the fact that I don't know where I want to be. I don't have that much time before college. I don't want to hold him back. Business school is where he belongs, and I'm still trying to figure out where I belong.
Are you having another mid-teen crisis? Listen, all you have to do is sit down in your room, set your phone up, press record, and start singing that little heart out of yours. You guys still should have tried, I'm just saying.
I just want what's best for him. That's all I ever wanted. And you know as well as I do that it's not that easy. I get nervous, my hand gets sweaty, and I can't breathe. Singing is just a dream.
I know. And trust me, all you have to do, sit down, breathe, sing through the sweatiness, the shaky hands, and just breathe through it. Speaking of singing, I wrote a song for you.
You wrote a song?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's hear it.
But I'm finding my way, just trying to sing, but I can't find the words to say. I'm losing my faith. Then my friend Faith comes around and she brightens my day. She is amazing, just a little bit crazy, but she is the best to me. My friend Faith, everything, everything. My friend Faith comes around and she brightens my day. She is amazing, amazing.
Okay, it started off good. One day, I promise. One day.
Hey, I was just calling to make sure Sky was still up for singing tomorrow.
Yes, she is ready.
Okay. So how's Mama B doing? How's life treating you?
Why every time we talk, you act like we haven't talked in years? Life is treating the same as yesterday.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm intruding. I'm just, making sure you're okay. Because I know that life has been hard since Sky's father left you guys. So
Yeah, and thank you for always being there for us. Ever since Sky's father left, you've always been by our side, keeping us together, and I really appreciate that. I don't know. It seems like ever since her father left, she's put up a wall against people. And I'm just so glad that she had faith in her life before she started building those walls. But anyway, well, I better see if these kids are asleep, because I know they're going to try to stay up all night and then not want to get up in the morning for church.
well, all right. Good night. Sweet dream. Oh, hold on. Healing it takes time. It's almost like a scar on your knee. It's a process. And you just got to trust that she'll get through hers. And I'm not saying that it will be 100%, because even a scar doesn't heal 100% completely. But it does get better. But I am excited about hearing your little angel sing for the first time. And I'm counting on you too.
Okay. Well, have a good night, Pastor Jones.
All right, you too.
I'm sorry. Y'all to go to sleep.
Mama, I'm not a baby anymore.
But you'll always be my baby. I know you guys are gonna want to stay up and not get up in the morning. So, good night and dream big.
She's right, I'm tired. Really? Really.
Okay, whatever. Good night. Wait, to the song. You'll think about it, right?
Good night, too. Ever since Dad died, I've been angry. And I just want it to stop. I need you to heal me. I can't talk to Mom. She needs to know that I'm strong. I just can't let this anger go. I appreciate you and everything you do. Thank you for knowing. Amen. Good night. Sunday morning? How can you sleep to this music?
Girl, I got 5 siblings. I got noticed already.
Y'all better be getting ready. I am not gonna be late because of y'all. Nope, not today.
Aren't you like always late to church?
Yeah. Something important happened
Maybe Mama B's trying to impress Pastor Jones today.
Shut up.
Guys, make sure you put on something very nice.
Okay. Now she's scared.
If y'all want to eat, you better come down now.
Smells good, Mama B.
Y'all got 10 minutes. I'll be in the car.
Come on, let's sit in the front. You want to sit in the front? Yes, me. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You just never want to sit in the front.
I told you, Mama B and Pastor Jones. It's a thing.
Shut up. You know what's crazy? You might actually be right.
All right, church, today we have a special guest. Let's say amen for Sky Taylor.
Go, girl, go! Remember, take it one breath at a time. Just breathe.
Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God.
I did it! Yes! I knew you could do it, baby girl.
Yeah, that's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Thank you so much for letting her sing, Pastor Jones.
No problem, and I'll do it 1,000,000 times over.
Thank you.
I mean, you already said that.
I know, but thank you for always being there for us.
Well, it's been my pleasure.
I knew it! I knew it!
Hi again, I'm here with Zaria Hunter. Welcome, Zaria.
Hi.
So your piece, Make It Real, is one of the new works we will all get to see today. So what's inspired you to start writing?
So I've had a book in my hand since like kindergarten. I started reading at a very early age, and I really love to read, transporting me to another world. And then writing, it's really linked in with reading. So being able to create those own worlds for myself and for other people was really cool for me. So that's why I started writing.
That's great. So I know you wrote your piece, Make It Real, and then had an opportunity to partner with a coach. So when working with your coach, what were the top 3 things that really stood out in terms of tips or hacks?
Yeah, so Mr. Casas, he was very great. One of like the best ones so far was have an effective starting point with the play. So that really just like allowed for the first impression of the audience of my play to make sure it was like really impactful. So I thought that was a good like tip. Another one was that people, when they come to watch my play, they're all going to have their own like personal experiences and backgrounds. So I have to take that into account when I'm writing it and make sure that what I write is realistic, as well as that it'll make sure not to offend anybody and things like that. So I thought that was very important to think of. And then the last one, he really got me with this one, was the ending. Like with writing and reading, it's reading words on a page. So it's not as realistic as with like acting. You're watching people act out stuff. So that's a lot more realistic in like real life. So with that, that means that with endings, they don't necessarily all end up tied nice and pretty in a bow, because that's not how real life is. So I had to make sure to definitely take that into account with my play, but I won't give any spoilers. So yeah.
Okay. So I know everyone is looking forward to experiencing Make It Real. I know I am. So I'll just ask you one more question. If you had to describe Make It Real in 3 words, what 3 words would you choose?
So I would choose love, loss, and resilience. So this family, they're very close knit. Even though the father, he is a soldier overseas, they still have managed to keep a close connection, all of them together. And so that really just has, so this story has a really nice undercurrent of love. And then loss, because with that distance, there's obviously some things that you're going to lose. So all that has put the family through, like that loss right there. So that's definitely another important background note for the story. And then resilience, because the young daughter Layla, she's still pushing through it all. She still wants her family to be together. She's still hopeful for her father. So I think that's also another really important description for the story.
Thank you. All right. Well, without further ado, please enjoy Make It Real.
What happened? He's worse? I'm gone for a moment.
Elaine, baby, you gotta take a breath. This is going to be a lot.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Tell me.
Okay, but before I get into it, there's something you need to see. Look what they managed to save from his car. He never sent it.
I can't believe it.
Elaine, that isn't all I need to tell you. I'm sorry, but he's gotten worse. And we don't believe that he's going to make it through the night. I'm so sorry.
You used to light up a room. Handsome, funny, charming. That 100-watt smile always shining on your face. You can't leave me on our baby girl. Because life without you isn't life, baby. I mean, we could always do long distance, and hell, we still need that money, but Arthur, wake up for me. I can't live without you.
I'm scared.
Hey, look, your dad needs your help. He needs you to help him wake up, and you can't be scared. And even if you are, you're a brave girl, Layla. I know you can do this. He might look a little different, but that's your dad. And he's a soldier, a hero. He's definitely not someone to be afraid of.
Can he hear me?
I'll be right back. Your mom needs me. Why don't you talk to him?
That's me. And that's mommy. And it's you. We're together. And we're all happy. And it's sunny. I drew this when I was missing you. But now you're here. You just have to wake up and make it real.
Equal to seeing all of the works of all of these young artists come to life is hearing the story of the artist's journey. Join me in welcoming our young artist playwright, Faith Kelly. Welcome, Faith. So how did you come up with the title of your play?
So since the title of my play is based off a true story, I remember having the conversation with my teacher. He told me, I could tell you how great you are, but I can't make you do something. So only if you believe that you can do it, then you can do it. And that's where it came from.
That's really great. So if your play was going to be in a TV show or movie, what celebrities would star in it?
Would star in my movie would be Seth Rogen, Amber Riley, and Sky Jackson.
Oh, those are some good choices. I like all of those actors. Can audiences count on sharing in another Faith Kelly work soon?
I've written other plays, so I hope so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see what you have to share with everybody in the future. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing this story of yours come to life. Let's all take in Faith's new work, Only If You Believe.
All right, class, have a nice day, and do not forget to read pages 10 to 12 for homework. Hey, Mercedes, can you stay a bit?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, the school is having a talent show tomorrow, and I think you should try out.
No thanks.
Why not? I have seen how incredibly talented you are.
Because.
Because you're not good enough? You can't even get your words out and you expect to win something?
You're right. I'll never be good enough. Look, Mr. Brooks, there are so many talented people in this school. I could never win.
Are you serious? You are the most talented kid I know. I get you're scared, but you have to try.
He's lying. If you get on that stage, you're going to freeze. You're not good enough and no one wants to hear you.
You're right.
Look, Em, I know that you can do it, but do you believe that yourself?
Wait until I'm good enough.
But you are good enough.
Wait until I'm good enough. And maybe I won't be so scared anymore. Wait until I'm good enough. Wait until I'm good enough. Wait until I'm good enough. Maybe I won't be so scared anymore. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. We don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
You did it! Em, I am so proud of you. Now, all you have to do is go on stage and do that.
Are you honestly going to listen to him? That was awful.
You're right. You're right. I really can't do this, Mr. Brooks. Thanks for the support, but I can't.
Mercedes, I know you're scared, but you got this. I promise.
Mr. Bean, you don't understand. It's more than just stage fright.
Then help me understand.
This man doesn't give up, does he? I just want to understand, you're so talented. Mercedes this, Mercedes that. Oh my God, shut up. I have more talent in my pinky finger than you have in your body. You'll never be good enough. Even your parents told you that. So just give up.
Don't walk away from something that I have known you have wanted since I met you. This is your dream, to be on stage, and you have the talent for it, no matter what it is, stage fright or what people said. I believe in you, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't believe in yourself.
Aw, That speech was so adorable. It almost made me cry. But I said what I said, and I'm not going to repeat myself. If you get on that stage tomorrow, I'm definitely going to embarrass you.
Either I let my anxiety destroy me, or I face it.
I promise to be there the whole time, and once you get on that stage, you will have nothing to worry about.
You aren't seriously going to listen to him.
She's right. I'm tired of my anxiety controlling my life. You and the words my parents haunt me, and I shouldn't let it. I know who I am and what I can do. Yeah, getting on stage might scare me, but I'm going to do it. I have to.
You're making a huge mistake.
It's just a mistake I'm willing to make. Thanks, Mr. B. To go home. I have to practice. I have a talent show to win.
Hey, Em, I'm proud of you. You're going to do great. And remember, you can do anything. You just have to believe in yourself.
I'm joined virtually in our studio by youth composer Alexis Harris. Hi, Alexis.
Hi.
I love the title of your composition, Open. What is something about Open that listeners wouldn't know from listening to it or reading the blurb in the playbill?
Something that they might not know. And probably other artists or composers will recognize it, but looking at it, every single part of the song, like every note, every ostinato section, every part has a meaning.
That's really cool. So what about choral music? What is it about choral music that makes your heart sing? And when did you know that you wanted to compose?
Okay, well, a little bit of backstory. I first started choir my freshman year of high school, and just hearing all the voices coming together, because every song is a story in within itself. So hearing all of it come together and then being a part of it as well, that's what really made my heart sing. And can you? Oh, when did I want to know? I want to compose. I knew when, probably the same moment, because I was like, well, I hear how they're transcending their message to the audience through all of these different voice types. So I want to do the same thing and say what I want to say, whether it be good or bad, political, non.
That's really cool. Okay, last question is, choral music has experienced some challenges in the last year. What role do young composers play in the future of choral music and group singing?
Young composers, well, firstly, I would say we should all listen to older composers so we can get a feel, because we don't want choral music to die out, because if that were to die out, then people wouldn't get the experience that I've had, that and many other people have had. So that's firstly. And then young composers, I guess I kind of answered it a little bit, but we really can just keep it alive, keep it going. That would be our biggest thing. And of course, change it in some ways, but still keeping true to form, keeping it true.
So today we have the privilege of helping you to share Open with the world. Would you do me the honor of introducing it with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. For your listening pleasure, we are happy to share with you
Open by Alexis E. Harris.
Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail. Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail. Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail. Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail. Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail. Close the door, don't open the door, and you will prevail.
Sumaya, hello. But as they say in theater, happy opening. So you're one of the 8 writers or storytellers who were selected as finalists for the Courage to Dream round of the New Voices Detroit this year. So what, in your opinion, are the most important elements of a good story?
Well, actually, if you think generally speaking, like the elements of story are like character, setting, plot, but to me is the lesson. I like stories that teaches you something. So it's the lesson of the story.
Yeah, it's really great. When you aren't writing plays, what do you enjoy doing?
Well, I'm a musician. I make music, I write music, and music is basically my first love. So I'm obsessed with music.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, last question is, what is the key theme or message in the play everyone will see today?
I just want people to see. It is a play based on first generation American kids, or like kids who grew up here. I just want their parents to see their talent and let them fly instead of forcing them to be something that they don't want it to be.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much again for making time to share with us. So everyone, please enjoy The Struggle of a First Generation American by Sumaya Khatun.
Music means the world to me. Music is my first love. For me, music is another form of communication. Without music, there would be no purpose for my life. I've always kept my distance from drugs, but somehow, music became my drug. There's nothing that makes me happier other than making music. Music makes me feel alive. It gives me a place to share my thoughts. It's the first day of senior year of high school. I can't believe I'm going to graduate this year. Wow, how time flies. My mom always told me that senior year is the most important year of your life because that's when I'll be making the most important decision of my life, which is my career decision. But according to my parents, the only options I have are either a doctor or a lawyer. But I want to be a singer, but my parents won't let me.
Amina, it's time for breakfast.
Coming, Mom.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Amina, what did you decide about college? Harvard or Yale?
Doctor or lawyer?
Not this again. Mom and Dad, I want to be a singer.
You want to be homeless?
What will people think? That Amal's only daughter is going to become a singer?
When I was at your age, I did everything my parents told me to do. Nowadays, kids don't listen to their parents, huh?
Bye. I'm getting late for school.
Wait, hold on. What are you wearing? That's too short. What will people think?
Mom, it's just a t-shirt.
I don't care. Go change.
Okay, fine. Is this okay?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to another year of school. Today I'm going to tell you about how college applications work. I want you all to think about your college and your major. Our goal is to apply for more than 2 different colleges. I know for sure a lot of you know your major, but don't hesitate. This is the time when you follow your heart.
Miss Amira, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I want to be a musician, but my parents won't let me.
I understand. I grew up with strict parents too. Why don't you talk to them about it?
They don't listen to me. I've been telling them my interests since middle school, and they ignore me. I'm tired of explaining this to them. I feel like I'm stuck in a cage. My parents only care about what other people think. They know I love music more than anything, but they don't want me to be a musician because of what their relatives are going to think. But it's not just music, it's their beliefs. I'm going through depression, and they don't care about my mental health. I'm tired of these things.
Well, what college do you want to go to?
Berklee College of Music.
Apply for Berklee College of Music. Your parents might be mad at you at first, but they'll always love you because you're their only one child. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart.
Okay. Mom, I'm applying for Berklee College of Music.
You are a disgrace to the family. I immigrated to this country to provide a better life for you. And now you treat me like this? You are an ungrateful, selfish child.
You know what, Mom? Yes, I am selfish. The only thing I've ever wanted to do is something that I love. And if that makes me selfish, then I am selfish.
Don't play with me, girl. Go to your room. You're grounded.
Fine.
Do whatever you want. Don't come to us when you are homeless. We gave you everything that you want and now you're disobeying us.
Fine. I won't come to you guys if I fail. Mom and Dad, just give me the opportunity to prove myself. You guys have always kept me safe, that at certain times I felt like I wasn't living my life. The whole point of life is making mistakes and learning from them. But you guys never let me make any mistakes. I beg you for one chance, please. Just give me one chance to prove myself. I love music. Nothing makes me happier than music. Deep down, I know you guys want me to be happy.
Just don't come crying to me when you fail.
I agree with your mother, but I'm giving you one chance.
You are a shame to this family. I don't know how to show my face to my relatives.
I'm sure, Mom, one day you'll see me performing at Coachella, and you'll be proud of me.
Keep dreaming.
Amina, guess what? I got you an opportunity to show off your skills.
What do you mean?
We're having a talent show in school tomorrow. Could you perform?
Oh my goodness, yes. Thank you for letting me know. I have to go practice.
Well, why don't you ask your parents to come and watch you perform? Maybe that'll change their minds.
That's a great idea. Oh, I have to go. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, see you.
There's food on the table. Go and eat.
I'm going to eat later, Mom. I have a lot of work to finish.
You have to eat on time or else you're going to get sick.
Mom, I'm busy. There's a talent show at my school tomorrow. I'm performing. Would you be willing to come cheer me on?
I'll talk to your dad about it. Amal, there's a talent show in Amina's school. She wants us to go there to cheer for her. Please, Amal, it will mean a lot to her.
Okay, we'll go there to cheer for her.
You look very pretty.
Thanks, Mom.
Hurry, we are getting late.
We're coming, Dad.
I was waiting for you. Oh, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Rahman.
Hello.
I'm Amina's counselor. Amina, go practice for your performance. Mr. and Mrs. Rahman, I want to have a conversation with you. Look, I know you guys are trying very hard to raise Amina, but think about her happiness. Today she's going to perform on stage. Just look at her and see how happy she is. After all, your main concern is her happiness. I'm not going to say anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our annual talent show, where you will get to see our amazing and talented students. Let's welcome Amina Rahman on stage.
Here's the one thing I want you to know. You got someplace to go. Life's a test, yes, but you go toe to toe. You don't give up, no, you grow. And you use your pain, cause it makes you you. And I wish I could hold you through it. I know it's not the same, you gotta live and do. And I just want you to do it. So get up, get out, relight that spark. You know the rest by heart. Wake up, it's all you do. Look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost, it's what you gained. Raising your voice to rain. Pick up your dreams and make it true. Look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost. Relight that spark, time to come out of the dark. Wake up. Better wake those demons. Just look 'em in the eye. No reason not to try. Life can be a mess. I won't let it cloud my mind. I let my fingers fly. And I use the pain, cause it's part of me. And I'm ready to power through it. Gotta find the strength, find the melody. Cause you showed me how to do it. So get up, get out, relight that spark. You know the rest by heart. Wake up, it's all you do. Look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost, it's what you gained. Raising your voice to rain. Wake up your dreams and make it true. Look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost. Relight that spark, time to come out of the dark.
baby girl is shining like the stars.
I guess it's time we set her free.
Wake up if it's all you do. Look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost, it's what you gained. Basing your poison red. Wake up, you dream, make it true. Look out, look inside of you. Not what you lost, it's what you gained. Basing your poison red. Wake up.
Look, we saw how happy you were on that stage, and I guess that's your destiny. Fly high, my princess.
I love you.
There's so much love going on.
Don't be jealous, Mom. I love you too.
I love you too, honey.
Let's go home.
I love my parents. They're the two people I admire most in my life. They left their families, their country, to live a better life. They came here in their 30s. They didn't speak English, so they learned to speak English. They worked really hard to provide for me, and I will always admire them for that. I love and acknowledge their sacrifices. I love my mom and dad.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We now get to hear from another New Voices Detroit Courage to Create finalist, Joshua. Greetings, Joshua.
Hi.
So you've been writing songs and composing for a while. So tell
Yes.
me, what's your favorite thing about composing?
My favorite thing about composing, I would have to say getting to hear it all like in person, getting to hear people actually perform your piece, or getting to hear the harmonies in general. When a human voice sings like what's actually happening in my brain, it's probably the most validating feeling, because it's kind of like, okay, I wasn't crazy when I was thinking about this. Because sometimes when you're making stuff and you're writing stuff, you're like, okay, does this harmony move the right way? If it falls a kind of way, does it sound strange? Do I look crazy? Does this sound crazy? And then when you hear everything rounded off and everybody with the dynamics and the way that everything flows, and it just works so well together, it just gives you that sense like, okay, I'm not crazy. And even if I am crazy, it's the good kind of crazy. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So tell us about the process for coming up with Dare to Dream.
Well, the process. Okay. So initially, when I found out about the program, or about the competition rather, the theme was Courage to Create. And when I started thinking about it, about what I could make for the entirety of the thing, I was thinking about like synonyms for Courage to Create. What are different ways that I can re-say it without like, outright saying, like, Courage to Create is going to be the name of my, song. And I came up with Dare to Dream because I think it carries the same weight. You have to have the unction, or the moxie, for lack of better words, to be able to go out there and go for your aspirations. To even think about your aspirations, it takes a lot of guts, because there are a lot of people, so many different people, who don't have the opportunity or don't have the surrounding that is conducive for them to actually believe in themselves enough to make anything that they want happen or come to pass. And I think that daring to dream goes right with, if not is the same thing as having the courage to create. It's maintaining that strength to push forward, and to see what you know is in your head come to pass, whether it's like, you think it's crazy, or whether somebody else thinks it's crazy, whether people tell you that it's just not a good idea. You have to see it through yourself. Otherwise, how will you know if it's actually crazy or not? I've been using the word crazy a lot, but basically throughout my process when I was writing it, I thought about some things that in my own life have been significant for me, experiences that I've had in the past, just with people in general, and some of my private thoughts. And it was a whole flurry and mix of different things, because the theme of this entire competition just really spoke to me. So I tried to write that song out. Process-wise, I followed a process that my songwriting instructor taught me, which is to start with a title, which is what I did to find Dare to Dream. I made a synonym for Courage to Create. And then from there, I just made the melody, and then I made the verses. I worked out the harmonies as I went. And yeah, that was pretty much the process.
Oh, that's so cool. So last question, if you were talking with other young people that were considering composing, writing plays, or other creative works, what would you say to them?
I would say, don't be afraid to step out there, because so often we discredit ourselves before we have the opportunity to see what we can see happen. There are probably hundreds of people who have stories and who have the most amazing books and songs that have to be shared with the world, but they'll discredit themselves because they think that oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this, or they'll discredit themselves because of skills that they don't feel that they have. Some people won't compose or they won't songwrite because they don't think that they can sing. But we know that there are so many people in the music industry alone who don't put themselves in the limelight in terms of being a performer. And even if they can sing, they may not advertise that they're a vocalist. Some people actually do say that they can't sing, but without some of the songs that they've written, the music industry would look nothing like how it does today. And even though they couldn't sing, even though they weren't willing to perform it, they still had to sing the demo. Somebody had to lay the ground track. Somebody had to teach the other person how to sing. Somebody had to write the music and say it out loud in order for them to understand that it was happening. So I would say to younger artists, don't discredit yourself before you try an idea. If you get an idea, try it first. Write it out. Talk to other people about it. Seek counsel about it. Just write it out yourself if it's a story or if it's a song. Push for it. And if you do have something, then keep going with it and go with it and go with it and go with it until you see it to the end of it. And if you don't like it when it's there, then you don't like it, but at least you know that you tried. At least you know that you tried to make something, and sometimes, and most of the time, it will come out better than you thought it would. So yeah, that's my only advice for them.
Thank you. That's great. So Joshua, there's so many more questions I love to ask you, but we don't want to hold people back from experiencing your work. So without further ado, please enjoy Joshua's Dare to Dream.
I see the light, though it's so far away from here. I hear the voice, though others scream, I will not fear. Though the storm is all around, I won't back down. I will reach far within. The message begins. I am bold, I am brave, I am not afraid. I have the courage to create in the midst of pain. Who cares what they say when there's so much in store for me? I will believe. I dare to dream.
Put pen to page. Now there's nothing we can do. This is the day. The world is waiting on you. Though the storm is all around, we can't back down. We must reach far, far away.
managed to create
in the midst of pain.
Who cares what they say when there's so much in store for me? I will believe. I dare to dream. I dare to dream. I dare to dream.
What an amazing way to cap off the week. Congratulations to all of the young artists, directors, mentor coaches, family, and friends. We want to thank you all for allowing us to be a part of your journey and a part of your courageous effort to use your art to inspire people. Now, we know that if we were in person, we would hear thunderous applause. And since we can't quite make that happen in today's environment, we do invite you to take to social media and go ahead and tag Mosaic and let the young people know how much you enjoyed experiencing their art today. Additionally, we'd like to invite you all to share your stories, your rich, beautiful, powerful, authentic stories. We know that storytelling has a unique way of helping us to tap into our humanity, and we encourage each of you to spread a little bit more of that love and share your own story as we move forward to build a community a little bit more beautiful and a bit more just. Now, if you would like to be a part of helping us to continue to provide opportunities for young people to cultivate their creativity, embrace their voices, and share their stories, we invite you to visit our website to get involved and to donate. You can visit us at www.mosaicdetroit.org. Again, thank you all so very much for taking the time to celebrate these dynamic young people again on today. We can't wait to see you in the theater, but until we meet again, be well.
With every melody a story, with every character a song, a mosaic set before me, a tapestry of songs. I flip to the page, I take the stage to create, innovate, shape the narrative in our hands. The sky is the limit, the chapter unfinished, the future waits on you. New Voices Detroit.